Hi, and welcome to a review of day three here in Arizona. Well, what a day three we had as well. The CSI Predator US Pro Billiard Series Arizona Open here in the Casino Del Sol in Tucson. Never disappointed. It started out with a shootout between Tyler Steyer and Mirko Fortunski, and the Butcher showed lots of heart to beat Tyler and send the man from Oshkosh to the one-loss side. Mirko's good mate, Conrad Musician, was next up on the Predator Arena against Jovan Bustamante, who is incidentally Francisco Bustamante's dad's brother's second cousin's hairdresser's next door neighbour's babysitter. Well, it's something like that anyway, but they are related. And the Paul gene has certainly been passed down to Jovan as he beat Conrad in the day's second shootout of the day on the TV table. No shootout on the lunchtime menu as a very under Paul Fedor Gorst was beaten easily by Francisco Sanchez Ruiz in straight sets 4-0, 4-2. And I spoke to the defending champion after and told Fedor, I think that is the worst I've ever seen you play. He replied, I've never played that bad before, ever. He said, I couldn't even feel my arm. Omar Al-Shaheen looks in great form as he sent Nike Oi to the loser's side, but there was the biggest drama of the day still to come, which would involve the Japanese Joker, and more about that in a minute. A great battle between Roland Garcia and fellow Filipino Carlo Biardo was won in 2 sets, 4-2, 4-2, maybe a little bit surprisingly by Roland, dumping his mate into the one-loss side, where he played Estonian Dennis Grabe, which ended in a shootout, and a huge shout of "Come on!" was heard across the Casino Del Sol ballroom as Dennis sent Carlo out of the tournament. And if you remember, Carlo was runner-up in this event last year. One of the two remaining Austrians, Max Lechner, continued his winning streak and remains unbeaten after ending local boy Nick de Leon's run 4-0, 4-1. But Nick can be very proud of himself and will be ready for their next event in Wisconsin, he told me, next month. Young Tyrell Blowers, another great American talent, excellent run came to an end as he was beaten 4-2, 4-1 by Jesus Asensio. And Roberto Gomez set up an intriguing final game of the day on the main TV table against Fedor Gorst by beating Daniel Schneider in a close 4-3, 4-3 victory. Daniel's brother Michael made it through to the last 16 by beating Hunter Lombardo. Hunter Lombardo had earlier knocked out, not literally knocked out, but knocked out John Mora. And I sat and watched this game. John is another player who has just recently moved over to Predator and is still getting familiar with his new Revo shaft, completely new equipment he's got. Welcome to the Predator family, John, and I'm sure there's lots and lots of great things to come from him. Terrific guy. Remember, this is the guy that switched from right-handed to left-handed. Absolute genius. I remember watching his father play snooker back in the 80s, Mario Mora. He was a very talented guy as well. Another talented guy, a guy named Dimitris Lukatos. I've never seen him before. He's a friend of Alex Kazakis's. I've never seen him play before. He had a great win over a very informed Corey Jewell. And I tell you what, Corey Jewell might just get a place in the Mosconi Cup next year, or this year rather. Who knows? And that was another exciting shootout on this really dramatic day. Day three, though, belonged to Naoki Oi and Jesus Asensio, who brought the Tucson ballroom to an absolute standstill. Play stopped on all the other tables, including the TV table. Fedor and Roberto, who were in the middle of their classic encounter, craned their necks to see the conclusion. If you look behind me, that is the actual picture taken last night. There's Roberto and Fedor, and there is the match going on. Everyone crowded around the table, and it was absolutely brilliant. Everyone craning their necks, trying to get a look at the conclusion of an absolutely incredible show of heart, determination, and a very, very high level of skill between two guys who had come so far throughout the day and through this shootout. And it all come down to this moment, which neither player wanted to be the loser, of course. An incredible achievement by both players, and it was just absolutely amazing. You had to be there. Who said this format wasn't exciting? Nike ended up winning it 14-13 in the highest recorded shootout since we brought the diamond back by one for the sudden death part of the shootout. Absolutely incredible scenes here. Everyone was filming it. It was brilliant, and we cannot wait for today. Yesterday was absolutely fabulous, and you're in for a treat. Today's action starts at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. That's high noon Eastern. First up on the TV table, Fedor Gorst. He's back again. He actually beat Superman. There's the picture once again. They did resume their match. Fedor ended up winning in straight sets. He will play Hall of Famer Ralph Souquet on the first match on the TV table. The full draw for the last 16 is Chris Reinhold versus Kang Lee. Kang Lee, remember, knocked out the Panda Mario He yesterday. Max Lechner will play fellow Austrian Albin Ocean. Mieszko Fornczewski is up against Lithuanian Pius Labutis. Jovan Bustamante, I just love that name, will play Michael Schneider. Omar Al-Shaheen will play Dennis Grabe. Roland Garcia faces off against the samurai sword-wielding Nike. And Francisco Sanchez Ruiz will play Conrad Musician. $25,000 for the winner up for grabs on the final day, $15,000 to the runner-up. It's high stakes here in the Casino del Sol. Who will be cashing in their chips later tonight? A total of $75,000 will be shared by these last 16 players. Join us live from 10 a.m. for all the information you need, including the draw, order a play, and links to know where you can watch all the final day's action. Go to usprobilliardseries.com. Once more, usprobilliardseries.com. See you at 10 o'clock. I'll be in the booth for the first match, Fedor Gorst against Ralph Souquet, with my good buddy, Tony Robles. See you at 10 o'clock Mountain Time. Do not miss it.